Hello, everyone. My name is Carissa Doll from mrsdollhouse@gmail.com. And on this channel, you will find videos all about how to teach online with Outschool, growing your Outschool business, and finding happiness in the everyday. In this video, I'm going to share with you the new and updated application process for getting hired with Outschool. Please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Next week, I have a video coming out about the 4 different types of Outschool classes and how you can implement them into your business to help it grow, and you don't want to miss it. If you haven't, feel free to follow me over on Instagram at Mrs. Dollhouse. Have you ever wondered, is it possible to make money working online at home? Is it possible to make money teaching out of your closet? Is it possible to make money not teaching in the middle of the night? Well, the answer is yes to all of. I've been teaching online for the last 4 years, 3.5 years as an ESL online teacher, and for the last 6 months as a teacher with Outschool. Teaching with Outschool has really ignited my creativity again. I really enjoy designing lessons. It's also allowed me to set my own pay, determine what ages of students I want to work with, and I do not have to get up in the middle of the night to teach. I've also made some new friends via the Outschool Facebook groups and on Instagram. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we're going to break down the steps to filling out the application. Before we do any of that, though, I just want to quickly go over some of the Outschool requirements for actually being a teacher on Outschool. One is you need to be at least 18 years old. The second is that you need to be located and currently are a resident in the United States, Canada, England, Wales, New Zealand, and Australia. You need to have relatively fast internet speed. On Outschool.com, they go into more detail about what those speeds should be, like what the minimum requirements are. You should also be comfortable with technology or have a willingness to learn, especially the Zoom platform, since that is how all the classes are held. They're held in Zoom classrooms. Now, don't let this deter you. It almost did for me, and I almost missed out on an incredible opportunity because I was afraid of using Zoom. But with some practice and some help and some tutorials, I feel totally confident with Zoom now. Another requirement that you need for Outschool is the ability to pass a background check. Once your application has been submitted and approved, they will have you go ahead and fill out a background check. All right, since those are the major requirements for teaching on Outschool, let's jump into the steps that you need to do to fill out the application. Step 1 on the Outschool application process is taking Outschool 101. It's basically just an overview of what Outschool is about, what kind of classes you can teach, what learners are looking for, and just the basics of Outschool. It really only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to complete. There's no test and there's no quiz. Step 2 is you're going to fill out identifying information. Your name, your age, your location, your phone number. That's the first part. The second part is filling out and answering a question about your experience working with kids. In just a few minutes, I'm going to jump on my computer and I'm going to show you what it looks like and what Outschool is looking for. Step 3 is to create a class description. Now, some people get a little nervous about this and wonder, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? But I'm also going to show you how I go about creating a class description. And then you're also going to fill out and answer the question about what your expertise is, what ages you want to work with, what things are you passionate about. Hello everyone, and welcome to my computer. I'm going to show everyone what the Outschool application looks like. So now if you're using a referring link, and I highly suggest you finding maybe a mentor teacher or referring teacher that you want to work with, you want to make sure before you start any of the process that you grab their referral link and you input it into your computer. You know that you'll be using the referral link when their picture comes up and it looks like this. So sign up with email is what I would click. So you'd sign up and you would enter your email address here and create a password and click done. All right, so once you enter your email and your password, it's going to take you to this teaching page. It says, welcome to Outschool, and it's going to tell you the steps that you need to do in order to become an Outschool teacher. The first thing is to complete Outschool 101, which is simply just a tutorial that you go through that takes about 5 to 10 minutes. No test, no quiz, just complete it and you can jump to you filling out your application. So once you've complete Outschool 101, you're going to scroll down to where it says start your application. You're going to visit this page to start. This is going to take you to the part that you fill out, and when you're finished, you will submit it. So you've already done step 1 at this point, and now you're going to do step 2, fill out your application. Now make sure that when you put your name in, that you use your first name and not Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, because when that shows up in a teacher's referral page, it will just say Mrs. or Miss. You want it to actually say the name. And you also want to go ahead and reach out to that Outschool teacher with your email, because we do not get those emails of people who sign up. Please reach out so that I can reach back out and help you with any questions or anything you might need. Okay, this is just identifying information. You're going to list your experiences that you have teaching or working with youth, whether it's professional, paid, volunteer, personal, whatever experiences you have, tutoring, coaching, Sunday school, homeschooling, anything, you're going to list it here. You make sure to include ages of students that you've taught and also the dates that you have worked with those kids. The next, if you have any degrees, training, credentials, you're going to list it here. However, you do not need a degree to teach on Outschool, but this is the place that you would put it if you need to. And then if you want to enter any professional websites, Facebook page, etc., do it here. So here is where you're going to tell us about your class, your classes. So Outschool teachers create their own curriculum, create their own classes, and they want to know what topics are you passionate about teaching, what ages do you want to teach, and what experience or expertise do you have in these areas. So I went ahead and already kind of put this in. I am passionate about teaching preschool age students, 3 to 6 years old. It's where I've had a lot of my experience over the years. I have taught special ed preschool for 5 years. I've worked with early learners for 20 years. If you want to look at parent request topics, you can do that right here by clicking this button, this link, and it takes you to the most recently requested parent topics that parents on Outschool are looking, certain classes that they're looking for. So you can go ahead and take a look at that if you'd like. Now we're going to write our class description. This needs to be about a paragraph long. Now the advice that I would give you is you're going to write it for a one-time class. There are 4 different types of classes on Outschool. I'm going to do another video on this topic next week, but for right now, I'm not going to jump into all of that. When you start teaching, I highly recommend starting with one-time classes. They're the easiest to write, to teach, and to start building your base of learners. So one-time classes are just like they sound. You meet one time for a specific period of time with one set of learners, and that's what they are. You only need about a paragraph. Outschool wants to see what a class description might look like from a class that you're creating. Now, I want you to know that before you begin writing this, think a step ahead to what are you going to do for your demo class, because your description, what you write in your description, needs to match the class that you're going to do the sample class on step 4. So I teach preschool, so this is what I write. I start off all of my class descriptions with, in this one-time class, I name what type of class it is. Students will explore shapes in the world around us. That's the overall goal of what we're going to do in our class. We're going to explore different shapes in various ways. Then I'm going to lay the framework for what the class will look like so that parents know exactly what to expect when they enroll their learner in your class. So students will create shapes using Play-Doh. And then here is where I kind of give the lesson plan. I lay it all out with words like first, then, next, and finally. So to begin our class, we'll start with a hello song. I welcome all of my students. I encourage you to come up with some way that you like to. I start all of my classes with a hello song to welcome each one of the learners into the classroom. I encourage you to find whatever way you want to welcome kids into your classroom. Next, we will sing and move to a fun song about shapes. And then I list the shapes that we're actually going to spend time talking about. There's lots of shapes and we don't have enough time to go through all of them. So we're going to look at circle, triangle, square, and diamond. Then we're going to read a short story about shapes. Next, we will play a fun game where students find the missing shape. And finally, we will use our Play-Doh to create 4 shapes. Those same 4 shapes. I could repeat and add them down here as well. Circle, triangle, square, and diamond. We will end our class with a goodbye song. And then I always kind of add, I can't wait to see your learner in the classroom, just showing that I'm really excited to teach their student. All right, then you're on to step 4, which is teach us something. And I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate a sample class for you based on the description I just wrote about the Play-Doh class. Now that you've created your sample class description, now it's time to teach your sample class. This is a time where Outschool gets to see you, gets to see the space in which you teach, gets to see your personality, gets to see all these wonderful things about you. Don't be nervous about it. I know that's hard, but with a little bit of practice and planning, you are going to be a great Outschool teacher. So you're going to teach a 3 to 5 minute demo lesson on the description that you just wrote. They, again, need to match. Outschool wants to see them matching. Also, when you are doing your sample class, do not talk to the adults that might be watching your video, your class. Don't talk to the Outschool staff members. You need to act as if you're teaching an actual class. That's what they want to see. So pretend that you have students in your classroom. I know it's a little weird because they're not there, but the more that you can act the part that you're going to do, the more Outschool is going to see you as a teacher. The other piece of advice that I would give you for your class is to have some activities that engage your students. Outschool is big on student and teacher engagement, and there's lots of ways to accomplish this. In a moment, I'm going to share with you a sample class that matches the description that I just wrote about the shapes in Play-Doh class. Along with this video and the sample class I'm about to share with you, I've also created a free guide to how to get hired with Outschool. I will link it in the description box below. This is a great guide that contains a lot of information and some more ideas than the ones that I've just shared here. So you can follow the link, click on it, and get your free how-to guide. It is a great guide full of great information, so don't forget to grab that. Okay, I'm going to grab a few things, and then we're going to get started with the sample class. All right, everyone. Now I'm going to do a sample class demonstration for you. This is for my preschool shape class that I wrote the description for. Here we go. Hi, friends. Welcome to class. I'm so happy to see you. Hi, Wyatt. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Coralie. Hi, Lincoln. I'm so happy you're with me in class today. We're going to have a great time. Today, we're going to talk about something so fun. And we're going to get to make something fun too. We're going to talk about shapes. That's right. And every one of you brought some shapes with you today. So let's get out our shapes and let's lay them in front of us. All right. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. All right. Excellent. It looks like everyone is ready. Okay. I want everyone to find their circle. Let's find their circle and hold it up. Excellent. Wyatt, what color is the circle? That's right, it's yellow. Okay, I need everyone to help me sing the shape song. Okay, here we go. You put the circle in, you put the circle out, you put the circle in, and you shake it all about. You wave it up high and you wave it down low. That's how the shape shake goes. Okay, friends, I need everybody to put on their glasses and let's find the triangle. The triangle has 3 sides. Hold it up when you find it. There it is. Excellent. Elizabeth, what color is the triangle? That's right. It's red. Nice job. Okay, let's sing. You put the triangle in, you put the triangle out, you put the triangle in, and you shake it all about. You wave it up high and you wave it down low. That's how the shape shake goes. Shape shake. There we go. Good job. Excellent. All right. Now we are going to play a game together. Okay, now everybody needs to listen. Let's put our listening ears on so that we can hear how we play the game. All right. Everyone will get a turn, okay? We're going to have to take turns to play the missing shape game. And everyone will get a turn. So if you don't get to go first, don't worry. You're going to get a turn, okay? All right. So I'm going to let you all look at my shapes. Let's name them first. Let's see. Lincoln, what shape is this? Excellent. A square. Very good. Coralie, what shape is this? A little bit louder. A triangle. Excellent. All right. Wyatt, what shape is this? Yes. Yes, an oval. It's shaped like an egg. Very good. Okay, so we're going to start with Wyatt. You're going to look at my shapes, and then I'm going to take one away, and you're going to tell me which one it is. Okay, Wyatt, everyone be watching. Everyone be watching. Okay, and Wyatt, what shape is missing? That's right, the oval. Very good. Okay, Elizabeth, it's your turn. Okay, here we go. What shape is going to be missing this time? Okay, Elizabeth. What shape is missing? That's right, a square. All right, now's the fun time that we get to do our activity. I need everyone to take out their Play-Doh. It doesn't matter what color you have, any color will work. We're going to make some shapes. So we're going to take our Play-Doh out. Okay. Now, I took a chunk of my Play-Doh and I'm going to kind of warm it up in my hand by squeezing it. Can you do that? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Excellent job. Good squeezing. Those really work the hand muscles when you squeeze. Very good. Okay, the first shape that we're going to make today is, what is this, Lincoln? What shape? That's right. It's a circle. Now to make a circle, it's really probably the easiest one to make. We're going to make a ball. If you've ever made a ball, you're going to put the Play-Doh in between your hands and roll. Roll, 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 roll. Very good. Now, you do yours in front of you on your desk or your table. I'm going to do it here so you can see. I'm going to press it down. And then and then it's going to fall on the ground. Hold on, let Mrs. Doll grab that. Okay. Then we're going to press really hard. Press, press, press. And we have a circle. And I'm going to throw it on the floor again because that happens, doesn't it? Okay. So we made a circle. We're going to make one more shape today. We're going to make this shape. McKenna, can you tell me what shape this is with 3 sides? Yes, it's a triangle. Very good. Have you ever made a snake with Play-Doh? It's super fun. You take a piece of Play-Doh and you're going to roll it with your hand back and forth, back and forth. You're going to make a long snake, just like that. Very good. When you get a snake, you're going to make another one. So I'm going to grab a piece of Play-Doh and roll it back and forth. Oh, you're doing a great job, Elizabeth. I like your purple Play-Doh. Yours has sparkles in it, McKenna? Oh my goodness, I don't have sparkly Play-Doh. We've got another snake. We need one more. One more snake. All right, here we go. Excellent job. Now we're going to put them together. Press, 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 press. Now we're going to connect the other side. Press, 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 press. And finally, the bottom. We connected them all together. Press, press, press. And we have a triangle. Can I see your triangles? All right, friends. Well, we have come to the end of our class time today. I had so much fun learning shapes with you. And now it's time for us to say goodbye. Goodbye, Lincoln. Goodbye, Elizabeth. Goodbye, McKenna. And goodbye, Wyatt. See you next time, friends. Okay, so you guys got to see a shortened version of a lesson that I do on shapes. After your sample class is over, hit the submit button and you'll just wait for approval. Once you're approved, you'll submit a background check, and then you're off and on your way to writing your first class, opening up sections, and becoming an Outschool teacher. I'm so excited for you on this journey. Remember, if you want to grab my guide about how to get hired with Outschool, it's in the description box below. Also, if you have any questions, you have something you want to run by me, you want to ask me something, all you have to do is send me an email at mrsdollhouse@gmail.com. It's up above in my YouTube banner. It's also down below in the description box. Remember to find happiness in every day. I believe in you. You can do this. Have a great day. Bye.